From here, we're gonna get into our split stance. We go upright, we're gonna get into a split stance position, and this is how we start teaching you how to move from the hip into a glute split squat position. So I'm here, I'm gonna think about getting my nose and my sternum to turn into my glute and my hip. I'm loading this hip. Leaning forward, and I'm just gonna go up and down here. 1, and you notice how that knee stays in this bow shape. Using the glute. Getting 5 repetitions. When I'm done, I'm gonna switch. The key component on this is making sure those hips are level. Right? You're not out here like this. Level hips, lean in, up and down. 5 reps each. After that, we get all the way upright. We get legs wide. We should work on a lateral squat. We drop into our hips, make sure our feet are pointed straight, and we just slide back and forth, getting that groin to stretch out. Loading the glute, back and forth. All right, let's go in 5 each side. Nice and controlled. Feeling that stretch, feeling the hips. After that one, last thing we're gonna do here, the split stance deadlift. We go feet together, rotate 1 foot out, 1 foot forward. This puts us in a split stance position. If you're a mountain biker, this is gonna feel like you're mountain biking, downhill, pedal position stretch. Right, you're gonna bend the knees, push your hips straight back, get a stretch on that front lead hamstring, and then stand all the way up. All the weight stays in this front leg. Push back, push forward. We do that 5 times. After 5, switch feet, same exact thing. And as you notice where my body weight goes, I'm going directly over this foot. I'm loading this hamstring and glute. Standing up, using that hamstring and glute. All right, 5 reps. We're done with our active stretching, our dynamic stretching. Now we're gonna get into our mini band work. The first thing we do here is we get our feet pointed straight ahead. Right, we're making sure we create that arch in the foot and our knees are out. Now I'm gonna lean over, okay? Just like we've been working those weight shifts earlier on the ground, I'm weight shifting to my right hip, my right glute. You notice my knee stays in line with my toe here. And all I'm gonna do is move the foot in and out so I stay working on being stable through here. The knee does not move. A lot of times if you're weak in this position, you'll feel this. Right, we don't want that to happen. Keep that knee out, use the glute. 5 to 10 reps, and we just switch sides, do the same thing. And the reason why we shift weight, we learn to do this because we're gonna show you when we take our steps, it's not stepping out, it's actually pushing out. So that's gonna come. All right, about 10 reps each side. From there, get back to our feet pointed straight ahead. We're gonna have them slightly bent, loading the hips and the glute. We're gonna do some lateral walks. I'm gonna plant off my left, push to my right, and back. Left, push to the right. Notice the knees stay in line with my toes. Then I'm gonna do the same thing going back the other direction. So really loading the glutes. Now if you're having a hard time, you're struggling with the knees caving in a lot, work on standing up tall. Work on pelvis tilting. Work on keeping the legs straight. Using those hips, high glute medius. Right, so there's a lot of different ways to do this. What you're looking at is making sure those hips stay level. All right, now we're gonna go forward and backwards. So last thing here, I'm shifting my weight from my right hip, stepping over to my left. Stepping over to my right. Left. Right, again, notice the knee and the foot. Now, same thing going backwards. I'm gonna push off, go back, go back. You notice I hover, push out. Hover, push out, lead with the heel. And by the time you go through that, again, if you're having trouble, knees, do it standing straighter, legs straight, or almost straight. Same things. Or you can also vary it by bringing it up higher. So there's multiple ways to do this drill. The higher, the closer it is to your hips, the easier the exercise is going to be. The further it is, the harder it is, but also it works on different things, right? Make sure the feet are straight. Go give it a try. Let us know if you have any questions, feedback, comments. This is your warm-up to get you ready and get you into the Performance Ranch training system. We're excited to have you on board.